Yeah, Brian, Nampa City Council voted to extend its state of emergency, and there are a few reasons for this. Main reason, when cities do this, it's to secure funding, and that funding is used for resources to fight off this virus. Mayor Debbie Kling says she is concerned about the economic impact for business owners and workers, but it's also following advice from healthcare professionals. She and City Council met up last night after the governor's decision, and now says we need to look forward to May 1st.
As mayors, the one thing that we realize is that we need to have consistency across the Treasure Valley. If a given municipality says, nope, we're not going to do that, it makes it very, very difficult for the entire Treasure Valley.
Tonight, a small business in the Treasure Valley is trying to hold on throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. CBS 2's Trevor Fay spoke with a woman who's not just fighting for her business, but her family.
Welcome to the Idaho Fudge Company. It's a small operation out of Nampa, and as you may have guessed from the name, they make and sell fudge. But this sweet gig is facing a bitter reality.
Our sales have plummeted. We've had several events get canceled. And so we don't have outlets to supplement our income.
That's Brooke Lines. She's in charge of marketing for the company. And with all of their customers on lockdown, fudge is simply sitting on the shelves.
We are used to making a very good supply of products so that when our customers call us, 2 to 3 days, we're delivering.
But deliveries are not enough to keep the company afloat forever. And Brooke has family to worry about as well. Family that helped inspire the business.
It was created to give our son, who has autism, an opportunity to have a working environment that was safe and productive for him.
In fact, Idaho Fudge Company plans to hire more people on the spectrum so they can benefit from the work experience as well. Brooke makes it clear there's more at stake here than just their pocketbooks.
This isn't all about making money, so the fact that this has happened, we've had to go on pause a little bit or slow down a little bit, but this hasn't deterred us.
Brooke and the rest of Idaho Fudge Company plan to carry on as soon as the pandemic is over, even if they have to start from square one. In Nampa, Trevor Fay, CBS 2 News.
And the Idaho Fudge Company does get a small business shout out tonight from CBS 2 and Mountain America Credit Union. Be sure to check them out online. Links to this business and others that we are featuring all found on idahonews.com.
Profits across the Treasure Valley are closing their doors, like the YMCA here behind me, but they're still providing services for people all across our area, and they're needing to improvise. People here in the Treasure Valley rely on one another. That's why it's important that places like the Idaho Food Bank, the Salvation Army, and the YMCA operate. The Treasure Valley YMCA launched a fundraising campaign to raise $1.26 million. David Duro, the Treasure Valley YMCA president and CEO, says this 2020 campaign is more critical than ever. He says they didn't get federal assistance in the recent round of stimulus checks because they employ more than 500 people.
But it's really a problem for organizations like the Y, because we're not one of the big corporations, right, that have all these resources. We're dependent upon the community, and we're not in the business of making money. We're in the business of delivering good.
By donating, this will help the Y stay staffed and keep programs operating.
But I've never seen anything like this, and it's heartbreaking in a lot of different ways for our staff team, for all the people that we serve. And we feel like in a lot of cases, people are probably sliding back. Those people that feel isolated and alone and not part of something bigger, they're going to feel even more that way.
The Y is still offering virtual classes, childcare for health professionals, and wellness checks on isolated members. The Salvation Army in Boise is also organizing support for the rising demand of childcare. They're providing childcare for the first responders and healthcare workers. In addition, they have a drive-through food bank.
We thought we were going to see a drop-off in volunteers for the food pantry, but we definitely have not. And people really have been stepping up to see how they can help in that way as well.
Even though right now can be challenging, Major Halverson says that the Salvation Army is ready during emergencies like these. Another place seeing an increase in demand is the Idaho Food Bank, with demands almost doubled. The food bank says donations of money are helpful now because they can be applied quickly for things like transporting food or getting supplies. We have a link to our website, idahonews.com, with some information on how you can help nonprofits during this time.